When you think of huge animals, African elephants probably come to mind. Their sheer size, their powerful trunks, and their gentle, lumbering presence make them the undisputed giants of today's animal kingdom. But what if I told you that in the distant past there was a creature so enormous, so mind-bogglingly massive, that even the largest elephants would look like mere calves beside it? Imagine a world where the ground trembled under the footsteps of a true titan, a mammal whose size defied belief and whose shadow stretched across the ancient plains. This animal was so gigantic it made elephants look like pocket-sized pets. Seriously, if you stood an elephant next to this beast, you'd think it was a baby in comparison. Meet Paraceratherium, also known as Indricotherium. This isn't just the largest land mammal ever discovered, it's one of the most awe-inspiring creatures to have ever walked the earth. Picture a rhinoceros, but stretched and supersized to an almost mythical scale. Paraceratherium stood nearly 20 feet tall at the shoulder, about as tall as a two-story building, and it weighed up to 20 tons, which is the equivalent of about 4 fully grown African elephants stacked together. This colossal mammal ruled the vast plains and open woodlands of Asia, roaming freely between 34 and 23 million years ago during the Oligocene epoch. Imagine herds of these giants moving across ancient landscapes, shaping the environment with every step. To put its size into perspective, the average African elephant, the largest land animal alive today, weighs around 6 tons. That's already huge, but compared to Paraceratherium, it's just a fraction. In fact, that's less than a third of this prehistoric giant's weight. Imagine the difference. What we consider massive today would have been dwarfed by this ancient behemoth. Paraceratherium's long, towering neck allowed it to reach the highest treetops, giving it access to food sources that no other land mammal could touch. It could effortlessly strip leaves from branches that were out of reach for almost every other animal. This made it the ultimate leaf-eating machine, perfectly adapted to a life of browsing among the tallest trees. Its diet likely consisted of soft leaves, shoots, and perhaps even fruit, making it a gentle giant despite its intimidating size. Paraceratherium shared its world with some fearsome predators and other large mammals, but its sheer size meant that few, if any, dared to challenge it. Even the most formidable prehistoric hunters would have thought twice before taking on such a massive opponent. Its towering presence and bulk made it almost untouchable, a true king of its domain. Just imagine the confidence of an animal that knows it has little to fear from anything around it. Now picture yourself walking past a creature 3 times the size of an elephant. The ground would shake, and you'd feel absolutely tiny, maybe even a little scared. It's hard to believe such giants once existed. Here's a fun fact. While blue whales are heavier overall, they live in the ocean. Paraceratherium holds the record for the largest mammal to ever walk on land. No other land mammal has come close to its size. So, while the blue whale is the heavyweight champion of the seas, Paraceratherium is the undisputed giant of the land. Its legacy is a reminder of just how wild and wonderful Earth's history really is. And yes, if Paraceratherium were alive today, it could probably crush your car with a single step. No contest. But don't worry, it wasn't interested in cars or people. Its favorite snack was a mouthful of fresh leaves, not tires or metal. So, the next time you see an elephant, whether in the wild or at the zoo, take a moment to imagine a creature so much larger, so much more imposing, that even today's giants would seem small. Paraceratherium makes even the largest animals alive today look like tiny toddlers. It's a humbling reminder of the incredible diversity and scale of life that has existed on our planet. Nature really does have a flair for the dramatic, creating creatures that stretch the limits of our imagination and challenge what we think is possible. If you love learning about the giants of the past and want to discover more about the incredible animals that once roamed our world, you're in the right place. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more mind-blowing videos about the wonders of prehistoric life. There's so much more to explore, and we can't wait to share it with you.